Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you are new, hello, my name is BlancaEstela, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another foundation. So I've really been into trying new foundations, and today I have a new one that I've been I haven't tried yet. It's gonna be a review and first impressions on this foundation. Oh, I did my hair. Look, got some highlights, girl. I didn't curl it right. I'm gonna recurl it later, but yo girl got highlights. This is my real hair. I don't have a wig on today. Yeah, it was just time for a change, you know, so I was like, why not? And I did cut it a little bit because the ends were horrible, so it is a little bit shorter. Not that much, but it's a little bit shorter. So I'm probably gonna be filming a couple videos after this one with my natural hair, just because I do really like it. But I'm still going to be using my wigs, don't get me wrong. But, you know, new hair. Okay, so today's video I'm going to be reviewing Morphe's new Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. This is the packaging right here. This is a medium to full coverage foundation, and I believe it is a matte one. There's a long wearing oil-free natural finish foundation, hydrates skin and blurs imperfections for the ultimate soft focus look. It has hyaluronic acid, a skin smoothing moisture booster. It has vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant, and glycerin. Glycerin, that's how you say it. A hydrator for a healthy looking glow. I did get the shade Tan 18. You guys know I am bad at matching foundations. So I'm pretty sure this one is going to be either too light or too dark. I'm not sure. But yes, I'm going to be applying this today. And I also got the brush that comes with it. This actually came for free when I ordered the foundation. I did order it from Ulta, and they were having like a promotion or whatever. If you bought the foundation, you got the brush for free. So I got the brush. I do like the shape of this. I feel like it's going to be really easy to apply the foundation, especially like on this area, because it is kind of slanted. And then since I'm going to be using that foundation, I'm going to be using the concealer as well, just because why not? I do really like this concealer. I like the coverage of it, and it does last a while, so I do like this. I did do my eye makeup. I am filming an IGTV for this look. Yeah, if you guys want to see this look, it's probably going to be on my Instagram after this video. Just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I did moisturize my face with my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Watermelon Concealer moisturizer. It's been one of my favorite ones. I literally use it every day, even when I don't wear makeup, because it just hydrates my skin really good, and I love the formula of it. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and apply primer. I can't talk today. For primer, I'm going to be using my all-time favorites by Benefit. This is the Professional Matte Rescue. One of my favorite primers. Oh my god. So I'm going to be applying this all over my face using my Anisa All Over Care brush. I did bought a brush set, skincare brushes from Anisa, just because I've been wanting to not use my hands to apply anything to my face, just because of bacteria and stuff. So I did buy skincare brushes. I bought these ones, and I bought some from Real Technique, and I really love these. I love applying my serums and stuff with this one, with these ones. I did get 1, 2, 3. I got 4 Anisa brushes, and girl, I like it. So I'm going to be applying some primer to the brush. Let me zoom in. I'm just gonna go ahead and plot some first. I put the most on my nose. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out in circular and sweeping motions. And the reason I bought these brushes was because of Rosenben. I forget her last name, but on Instagram she's Rosenben, and girl, she sold me. So I was like, hell yeah. So yeah, it does apply your primer really good and evenly. So that's why I get. So at first I do that, and then I go ahead and tap it in just to make sure that it really soaks it into the skin. And then when I'm right here between my eyebrows, I just go ahead and tap it just because I don't want to mess up my ugly ass eyebrows, but whatever. I'm actually going to get a little bit more just because I do feel like I need more, like right here, my problem areas, and my forehead again. And I'm just going to go ahead and tap it in this time. And I'm going to go ahead and apply. Well, first I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because, girl, it's my third coffee of the day. It is 1:14 p.m. This is the second video. I did film the IGTV. This is the first YouTube video of the day that I'm filming. I'm going to film another one. I'm going to film my Ipsy one. And if I still have battery left for my Ipsy one, then I'll do another one. I did buy extra battery for my camera just because the main one is running out really fast, and I did get a backup one. I still don't know how the backup one works. I haven't used it yet, but the backup one is charging right now. So right now the camera's good. It doesn't say low battery, but I do have a backup one just in case. So now that I let that sit in, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm too zoomed in. The foundation, the shade 1018. I haven't seen any reviews on this just because I don't like to see any reviews when I'm gonna film a review, just because I don't want to be biased or anything. I just want to have my own opinions and stuff. Sorry. Oy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some in the back of my hand just because I don't know if this brush is gonna be any good. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some in the back of my hand. Come on. It's coming. Actually, I don't think this is gonna be a too bad of a color match. Might be. We'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the brush and just dip it into and just dot some on my face, and then right now we're gonna go ahead and blend this out. Just want to make sure that I put enough. Okay. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't, right now it doesn't feel like it's gonna be heavy, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this. I do have my little mirror right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap it in first, and then kind of like swipe it. If you guys have any foundations you guys want me to review, let me know down below, and I will for sure review it if I can find it or if I want to, because there's some foundations, well, first I read the description of the foundations. If I don't like what the foundation is for or the ingredients, if it's like dewy, then I'm not going to review it, just because I do have really oily skin. But there are some dewy ones that I will review just because they say they don't make you oily or whatever, but I don't know. So just let me know if you guys want me to review a foundation. I think I have another one I want to review. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's in my room. In my room. This is my beauty room. Okay, so far so good. It is blending out really good with the brush, and I have to say I didn't get a really bad color match this time. Like, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, I do look a little orange, but that's because of the lighting of the camera. I don't look this orange in person. Ooh, I like how this brush actually got between my eyebrows without fucking them up. Nice. I really like this brush. Look at this. Ooh. Like I said, I've been trying to get into using more brushes just because it is faster with the brushes than with the sponge. But I'm not gonna lie, I do go in with the sponge afterwards when I use a brush sometimes, just because I do feel like the sponge does apply it better than the brush, but that's just my preference. Okay, so still, so far so good. I actually do like the coverage of this. It is only one layer as of right now, and I do really like the coverage. Nothing too crazy. but we are still like fully covered. Like, come on now. My face looks so good. Oh, I like how this is going. Okay, I did fuck up a little bit of my eyebrow. I can just fix that right now when I'm done. Okay, so far so good. I really like how it's looking. Like I said, it is one layer. I'm just gonna grab whatever is left on my hand and just put that where I think I need more, which is always on this part of the face, and just blend this out. Bitch, I love the coverage. Aquí tengo un grano and I'm like, what the fuck? I was trying to pinch it, pero nomás me salió sangre. And I was like, what the fuck? But it's okay, I already covered it up. Okay. Okay, I really like the coverage of this foundation. It looks really nice, you guys. Look. So it is a matte finish. It's not dewy. It does look matte on me, which I love. And yeah, it was really easy to apply. I did apply a second layer, I guess, on this area, and it didn't cake up or anything. It didn't move the first layer. It blended it out really easily. I like this brush as well. Oh wow. Bitch. Oh yeah. You know, I did get the right color, you guys. That's crazy. Wow. So I'm not gonna put a full second layer just because I do feel like that really covered me up. Like, I'm satisfied with this coverage. I usually have to go in with 2 layers. You guys know that. And wow. I'm going to be using the concealer. This one is in the shade. What's the shade on this? Okay, I don't know the shade of the concealer, but okay. I'm going to go ahead and apply. For highlighting. To blend out my concealer, my all-time favorite sponge is the Camo by e.l.f. It just blends out my concealer really good, and the size just fits really nicely under my eyes. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. What is up with my lighting today? Like, I don't like it. I need to rethink my lighting again. Anyways, so I don't wet the sponge that I'm gonna use under my under eyes anymore, just because I feel like it doesn't cake up as fast because it is a dry sponge. So I do recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and I feel like a dry sponge actually helps to not move the product like too much around. It keeps it in place. You see that? I just feel like I get more coverage out of my concealer when I use a dry sponge. And I know I always put too much concealer over here, so I just get my foundation brush and I just go ahead and blend this out. Like that. And then down my nose. I need to learn how to zoom in and zoom out. And then I don't really like to highlight my forehead just because I do have a big forehead. So I just do this part right here. Not all the forehead like I used to. No. Okay. So after I applied the concealer, it still looks really nice. I still like this foundation. It's still matte. So it doesn't say it doesn't necessarily say that it's going to blur pores, just imperfections. But I do feel like my pores don't look as big as they usually do, and it's not sinking into my pores, so it's not emphasizing them, which is really, really good. And as for imperfections, I don't have imperfections in my face, just those damn pores. I do have a lunad right here. You can barely see it, so that's a plus. And I think that's about it. My face looks really, really good, like so good, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it before it starts to fucking crease. For setting my under eye, I've been using and I've been loving the Bacon Set setting powder, the brightening pink one from Morphe. It's been one of my favorite setting powders for my under eye for months now. I do really, really recommend it. So I'm gonna grab my Beauty Blender Puff. Thank you to 𝙬𝙤𝙢𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙎 for getting me to buy this. I'm gonna dip it into the powder, tap it off, and apply it to the under eye. And around my nose, because I do bake that area too, so all this right here. Add a little bit more. Like that. I'm going to do this into the other side. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out again with my sponge and then set it the same way. Like that. We're going to be setting the rest of our face. What I do set the rest of my face is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting powder. One of my favorite ones to set my face, just because it is really good. If you like the setting spray, you're going to love the powder. So I do recommend the powder. I am on my, I think this is the second one. Well, I'm probably still on the first one. I did order another one for when this one's over because look at it, I hit pan. It is really, 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 really good. I love it. Okay, to blend that out, to set, I'm gonna go ahead and swirl my brush in because, well, it's only on the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and just pat it in. Oh man, I did it again. I've been wanting to try this Putty Elf blush for the longest time, and I keep forgetting to put it on. It's a cream blush, so you need to put it on under your foundation or over the foundation. I'm just like, ugh. And I just did it again. I'm just gonna have to try it again next time. Someone please remind me. I also like to set my eyebrows just because I do get oily everywhere, including there. So any extra powder that I can put on them bitches, I will. Okay, I will. Sometimes they do get a little bit too powdery, so I do go over it with my $1 Billion Brows powder. I do really, really like this. I always do my eyebrows with the pencil and then I go over it with the powder with this one. And girl, they look good. And they stay matte for most of the day. I wouldn't say the whole day, but most of the day they stay matte and in place. Okay, so now that I set my whole face, I can go ahead and wipe off the bakage from my eyes. I'm going to use just a regular brush and just wipe this off. I do say about this powder though, if you leave it on way too long, you are going to get pretty dry under your eyes and it is going to cake and crack. I did that mistake one time and never again. So after I'm done setting my face, that's when I usually wipe it off. And then if you're not new here, then you know that I always set my face with setting powder after I set my face with the powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm gonna be using Ulta's Wannabe Free Makeup Setting Spray. It controls shine, and I do really like it. As to, this is gonna be like my third or fourth time using it, and I do like it so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some. Oh, that feels nice. So my face is set. I can go ahead and apply the rest of my face makeup. So far so good. I do look a little bit powdery because I did put a lot of powder, but it's all good. For oh, I forgot my nose contouring brush. Where are you, little bugger? For contour, blush, and highlights, I'm going to be using this palette by Clinique. This is their limited edition face palette, their Glow to Go. Right here. I forgot I came with the setting powder. I would have used this, but I forgot it was in there. So I'm going to be using the Get Bronze, the bronzer to contour, the blush and brighten for blush, and the shimmer and glow for the highlight. And I do like how it comes with a nice mirror. So I'm going to go ahead and first contour my nose like I always do. Because, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and... Wait, is this shimmery blush? Shimmery bronzer? We'll find out. I really need to bronze up today because I look really pale. That's a nice shade actually. It's not completely matte. There's a little bit of shimmer to this bronzer. I'm not mad about it. It looks really nice. I need to zoom in again. Okay. And then when I feel like I went too overboard, I just use the brush that I used to remove my bakage, and I just go ahead and blend this out in circular motions, and I usually softens it up, but it doesn't get rid of the whole contour like that. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the same bronzer to bronze up my face, and I'm going to be using this Morphe Lisa Frank brush. I think it's supposed to be a blush brush, but accidentally used it for contouring once, and girl, I was like, wow. Like, a brush does make a difference what you use it for, and this one just contours my face so good. I think it's of the shape, and I just go ahead and I contour with it, and girl, it's a lifesaver. I need to learn how to... I've been bringing my contour all the way over here lately, and girl, it makes a difference, and I really like it. It like brings out my cheekbones even more, even though I already have big cheeks, but gotta embrace those cheeks, girl. So what I've been doing also, I've been going like this, and then I turn it sideways, and then I just go ahead and I blend upwards, and I think that's what is also helping me to bring out these cheekbones, girl, because look at that. We look so snatched. And then of course I contour down here because nobody wants to see this, especially me. Just go ahead and... I don't usually do my forehead because I have a wig on, but I ain't got a wig on today, so best believe I'm gonna contour this forehead. This planet on my face. What?
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat here in the morning, so tomorrow to do something, Harina?
No, I don't think so.
Now to do something, I never thought of that's what I'm supposed to say now.
Oh,
That's it. Okay. No, you have to just 2 hangings.
oh wait, okay.
But how does Harina first just no.
Okay, me voy a olvidar que no me mandas texto.
If I remember. I like those boxes, so yeah, they're the Glam Bag and the video.
Oh, thank you. Okay, bye. And then for blush, I'm going to be using the same palette. I'm going to be using my other Morphe brush. This is the E4, and I do believe this one is for actual blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just blush up these cheeks. Something smells good. I don't know if it's the room or the palette, but something smells good. That's what we want to do. We want to look up a rose, girl. Yeah. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. The highlighter in the palette as well. We're gonna go ahead and dip into. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Ay, se me cayó. Because it does look a little bit too. This highlighter looks a little bit too not bright enough. But we'll see how it looks on the skin. If I don't like it, I'll use my backup. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the highlighter using my Wet n Wild Bretman Rock highlighting brush. And just gonna go ahead and highlight this face. It's a subtle highlighter. Looks like it. No, it looks a little bit too light. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Milani Intense Bronze Glow. So it's supposed to be a bronzer, but it's shimmery as fuck, so it's a highlighter in my eyes. So it is one of my favorite highlighters at the moment. So I'm gonna put this over the Clinique one. Hopefully it doesn't look that bad. But we're good now. And then of course my Cupid's bow. That's where you want to pack it on top of that layup, girl. So now that I applied everything to my face, I really like how my skin looks. The foundation did not move at all when I applied everything else. My skin still looks really, really nice. And I'm still matte. So far so good. I do like the foundation as of right now. I do like the foundation so far. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my eye makeup and my lips. And let the makeup sit for a couple minutes. And then we'll see how it looks. And then I'll give you my final thoughts. So I'll be right back. Hello, Blanca here. So as I was editing this video, I totally forgot to film my final thoughts and the ending of this video. I was filming an IGTV on the look while I was filming this video, so I totally forgot to go back and film my final thoughts. But I will insert an unedited photo of a close-up of my face. And you guys can see how my face looked afterwards with everything on. And I do really, really like this foundation. I like the coverage. I only had to do one layer. And I was satisfied with the coverage that I got from it. And I do recommend it to you guys. It did stay on really good for a couple of hours. I would say that right now I'm on like the 5th hour of wearing it. And it still looks really, really good. I do recommend it. It does last and it is matte, but it's not too matte. So I think if you are on the dewy side, you might like it because it's not too matte. But if you are on the oily side, you are gonna love this foundation. I do really, really like it. I'm gonna give it a couple of more tries to see if I truly love it. But as of first impressions and my review as of now is that I do like it. I do recommend it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.